Oké, üdvözlök mindenkit úr itt a Horizon Zero Dawn végigjátszásában. Folytassuk is ott, ahol abba hagytuk, én csak megszedtem a felvételt. Hát itt lesznek mellékküldik, szedjük fel őket.
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of it. I'll bet you're a machine hunter too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the hunter's lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Jó. Az mi? Mik ezek a boxok? Oké. Mindjárt megnézzük, csak fent is. Várjálok, szerintem arra kell menni. Ott is van egy. Várjál. Ott is van egy. Te ott aztán van izé. Kereskedő.
Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Jó. Oké.
Check out these wares. Don't. He's good. Would you like to buy something today?
Na, wait a second. Hol a bubánodban van a...
I'll find better wares.
Valahol még itt lenni kell egy izének. Hogy megyek oda fel?
You like what I have for sale?
Itt is van egy izé. Checkpoint. Hogy lehet feljebb menni? Na várja. Meg kell találni a felfelé vezető utat. Aha. Aha.
Ronora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In brief, you hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those.
No,
Ez igaz.
but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would sat on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we cope with what is tradition and what is right.
Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of the new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Na. Ezt is felvettük. Jó, van itt, tehát ahogy tovább haladok, nem jelennek meg ezek rögtön, hanem ahogy haladgálunk itt errefele. Aha.
What are they doing?
Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last one.
Igen.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women, snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation. It's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
Na,
But you send
felfedeződni.
other people to do your exploring.
Ja, igen. Mégis másokat
All
küldesz
right,
oda.
more of an
Jogos kis csaj.
opportunist. Girl, Nora girl, huntress. We live in a world of opportunities, risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right, I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor,
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And You look like you know your way around the savage East. The East. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Oké. Felvettünk egy újabb mellékküldit. Nézzünk még itt szét. Találunk-e még itt valamit?
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
This is the Hunter's Lodge. Only members and invited guests are allowed in.
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
Good day.
Még egy kereskedő. Resources. Itt mindent meg tudok venni. Stry, Watcher Head, Grazer Head. Oké, ezt jó tudni. Hol vagy te itten? Aha, jó. És akkor találjuk egy olyan merchantet, ahol megnézzük, hogy mit tudunk venni. Mindegyiknél más.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Ilyenünk van?
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble lord. Could you spare a moment to speak
eladni ezeket a
things?
virágokat. Tehát itt vannak azok, akiktől tudunk venni. Nagyon jó cuccokat. Tehát itt van ő, akitől mindent meg tudunk venni. Hol van? Itt is kell lenni. Két merchantnek valahol. Ott van. Mi ez a dirty basket? Itt ezeknél lehet megvásárolni mindenféle.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banu. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have value.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arna, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirat chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Let's trade then.
Én azért nagyban pénzt adjak. Jó.
The Banuk will be happy to get... Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Excuse me, Outlander?
Ugye
I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Ugye itt megvehettem volna a térképet, hogy metálvilágokat gyűjtsek, de hát nem áll szándékomba leállni itt metálvilágok, fényvilágokkal foglalkozni. Kéne keresni egy normál kereskedőt. Hogy lássam, hogy mentsük el, hogy felvetünk egy rakat küldit. És lenni kell valahol, van is. Kettő is.
You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
I've got all the best goods here. You'll like what I have to say, I promise. Bringing your stuff away. Don't forget.
Rugged, well-traveled. I would like to talk to you.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good, but a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies.
Jaj.
Others think they held sacred essences and
Most
oils
azért
for
az már
worship.
túlzás, hogy minden
But I
kereskedőnek
believe they were
külön
used for the
története van,
solemn
hogy mit
custom
miért
of
akar megvenni.
shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Egy darab nincsen.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
Hol van egy normális, kicseszett kereskedő? Komolyan. Mind bolondok vannak itt? Kell egymás mellett kettőnek is lenni.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins?
Itt ez a
Let
bolond.
us speak of it.
Na végre. Kárgyalók, aztán nem érdekel. Metálvasszal. érdekelne. Shadow Sharpshooter. Ehhez kell egy Sawtooth hert. Ehhez meg egy Trampler hert. Shadow Warbow, meg... Mind a kettő kellene, Trampler hert. Először ez. Kell egy Sawtooth hert. Mást erre elverjük ezt a részt, Sawtooth hertet keresünk. Ide akarok visszamenni. Ki kell menni. Sawtooth hert. Sawtooth hert. És hol mentem fel? Ott van. Sawtooth hertet mennyire adol, tesa?
Would you like to buy something today? Check out these wares.
Ha mit árulsz? Nem. Sawtooth hertes kell nekem. Ma itt lesznek. Bizony, bizony. ...620 shard. Eladok mindent, amit nem használok. ...620. Sawtooth hert kell, most már csak egy. Várj! Sawtooth hert. Very good.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like...
Mit akartunk venni? Igen. Megvan, hülye. Igen, Shadow Sharpshooter 800. Jó, igen. 800 shard. Van itt egy rakat treasure boxon, kinyitom mindet. Rock bundle ammo. Jó, hát akkor ezt... Shock trap túl. Fatty meat. Az nem tudom mi, de jobban örültem volna is. Más nem arra jó lesz, hogy eladja. Na, hogy hozzuk ezt össze? Hát ez a rész az erre megy, gyerekek. De nekem nagyon kell az. Mennyibe is kerül a? Nem az, Shadow Sharpshooter. Jaj, 800 és 116-unk van. Szóval mit adjak el? Én eladok mindent, az van. Meg lesz az. Simán. kicsi sajt. Add ide, add ide. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Very, very good. Okay.
Don't pass up these goods. They have places to be.
Csinálunk egy manuális mentést. Hát itt túl sok akció nem volt ebbe a részbe, de ezt meg kellett csinálni, hát ha kicsit most már jobban fogunk tudni haladni. Mindjárt megnézzük a questeket.
A lively week. You can tell Ursa's death has been tough on poor Aaron. He's trying to keep it together, but the cracks are...
Na, nézzük csak meg, mert hát quest túltengésünk van. Van ez a main questünk. Az nincs innen messze. Van ez. Ez sincs túl messze, 19-es szint. Jó. Sidequestből mindent meg tudjuk csinálni, kivéve ezt a Bloodstone-ost. Ez mi? Na, majd ezt majd meg fogjuk nézni szerintem. Ez hogy működik. Na gyerekek, innen fogjuk majd folytatni. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem. Ötjeink meg vannak. És miért csak 4 van? Mindegy. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem. Sziasztok!